What's up, crypto kids, blockchain, profit seekers, all my friends, coming at you with another episode of DaaS news. DaaS meaning DaaS, DeFi-as-a-Service. You know, node news is not going to work because a lot of these really great node protocols are changing the names and not going with the word node anymore, so we'll have to figure out something else for that. But we're coming back at you from Louverture today, and I really like these guys. I've been in since the beginning, and price is about right where we got in, so good time to be getting in, and there is so much going on, and I'm pretty damn impressed, and I generally expect not to be, but these guys, you have to overwhelm me in order to basically to get me, one, not sell off, but also, stay interested, stay invested, stay a believer, all that good stuff. So they are getting a new interface soon, so it might be the last time we see this interface. We'll see. Louverture, the opening of your yields across different chains empowered by nodes. I'm not going to go through all this but just for a brief, we're mainly doing an update here, but just for a brief introduction for those not, familiar, Louverture is great. It's ran by this guy named Omega. They also got a team of other people, but he's like the founder guy. And it's one of those things with like the crypto names. We all got, strange, weird, like rapper names almost, but the Omega, not bad at all. And I ended up liking the guy. So anyway, let's go ahead and go through here. Like you click on this, it launches the app, advisory board, all that. You can come in, and if you are someone building something, or you want to, make a proposal, you click on this apply now, and they'll be glad to talk to you, because basically what we got here is like venture capital for the average person, right? The average person doesn't have the money to become a venture capitalist and get in on the earliest projects, and vet them and do all that stuff. So these guys do that for you. They use their expertise to get, to see things in the market that maybe you can't see, or maybe your pockets aren't deep enough to get you involved with by yourself. And, or maybe you're not in the right country, you can't get whitelisted from where you are, or whatever. This gives us the opportunity through just by creating a node and having, a position here that the coins that you have here, the LVT that you have, is backed up by all those opportunities, not just by their knowledge, but their, knowledge is nothing if you don't move on it, but the fact that they are moving on it and actually doing stuff, and that's what you profit from. We're going to stop by the Twitter really quick, just hit the basics. We're almost ready to unveil LV2 2.0. In the meantime, check out our new Medium article for an update. Make sure to cast your snapshot on-chain vote at the end. So there's all that. Might want to go ahead and do that. And this Omega guy, like I said, he is the main character. And these guys, they post all the time. Like we got another, regularly updates. And that's what you want. You want the team to be very active on Twitter. Twitter is where this node thing goes on, right? Some other opportunities, you better find them on Discord or on Telegram or maybe just on YouTube. But for the node world, Twitter is where it happens. Twitter is where, where we find out more, where you stay up to date, where you see if a team is busy. Yes, they need a Discord, and they need to be busy in that Discord. They need to be regularly writing articles and showing that they have the academic chops to, not only write, something similar to a prospectus for a company, but also keep us up to date, be well-spoken, have plans, be moving on those plans. And every time they move on a plan, they should make a big deal out of it, make a big Twitter, announcement. That's what I think. So let's head over and check out the new articles that we have. So this is the Louverture Medium, and this is their headquarters for all things Louverture and what's going on, right? So the last one we got since we talked to you is this one here, the Venture Capital Investment Fund, and what they're doing with Crabata. And they had moved in and bought a bunch, but there's been more that has happened since then, and we just got a new update on that. But this part that I want to stop by, our core team of experts will assess and vote on investment proposals to put forward. We will only put forward fully vetted proposals and investments that our team can confidently stand behind. I like that. And they got their 4 guys mentioned here: OX Polka, Gulab, Mr. Mohawk, and Il3 advisors. And they go through the different investments and performance and what they're planning to do. VC and investment team gets 10%. That's where the entirety of all this comes from, right? That's where all these investments come from, because we have 90% of everything else going to the distribution pool. And that's what we want to happen, because that's how we get paid out and all that good stuff. They're splitting their portfolio up into 3 different sections: low, medium, and moderate risk, with equal weighting in each one. I think that's just fine. You wouldn't want to see, high risk be 2/3 and low risk be 1/3, but this mix here, I think, is just fine. A lot of people would want to see a lot less in the high risk, but this is crypto. That's as long as you're vetting them to a degree and you're a VC company, that's where we want to be with a lot of this high risk stuff, because you got VC, and that's what we're known for, right? That's our whole thing, is basically being a VC for everyone, right? A decentralized VC that everyone can get into. So here's the first investment. They used all of this moderate risk into CRA, and then they went into the defrost yield farming strategy, which yields about 60 to 70% a year, and they got 150K in each one of those. Let's go to the new announcement that we just got, and this one has a beautiful title, right? Our pivot to make over $320,000 a month. Well, I like that pivot. In this article, we cover updates and the new investments in our portfolio, reasonings and expectations, and our proposal for the active trading wallet. And I'm just fine with active trading wallet. It makes it to where they don't have to come and ask us for every little move, right? If they bought something, it jumped up 30%. By the time they come and ask everyone, hey, is it okay we sell some of this? Let's vote on it. That opportunity's gone. There's been a retracement. And if they could have just taken profits, if it's like a guaranteed profit, you get moved up 30%, sell some of it, right? Let's take that profits and maybe keep your core position, whatever. However, I'm not going to tell them how to manage the DeFi funds. That's what we have them for. Okay, state of affairs. We understand a lot of our community and investors want a lay of the land without having to read a wall of text. Here's a relatively quick summary of our team's actions over the past week. Stake DAO curve pool. We withdrew our intention to invest in the stake DAO curve pool. Krabata. Our initial investment of $75,000 into CRA after some positive price action. We saw the value of the investment skyrocket to $106,000, a 41% increase before a correction places us currently on par with our initial investment value. We had intentions to take profit on this, however, had troubles, which we will propose to solve later in this article. And that's what that new proposal for the trading wallet is. Krabata. We purchased 96,000 of TUS and purchased 14 virgin crabs from the Krabata marketplace to kickstart our bulk breeding campaign. Krabata is a play-to-earn game on AVAX, and it's blowing up in popularity. Defrost Finance. Milt. We purchased $70,000 worth of Milt and deposited into the Milt AVAX number 2 pool. Nice. Metis. We purchased $127,000 of Metis and continued to DCA our position to a total allocation of $232,000. Beautiful. All of the above are classified as moderate risk investments. Our assessments under management is 1.7 million, with 478,000 currently invested or allocated to investments. This represents 28% of our treasury. So we still got all the rest of it. Fantastic. LVT Treasury and investment allocations. Total assets under management, 1.7 million. Allocation to date, 478 million, which is that 28% that we've looked at. So out of total allocation, this is what has been allocated. That has been allocated, the total here, with the 20% in TUS, 16% in CRA, 14% in Milt, and 50% in Metis. Reasoning and projections. With all the investments, reasoning and transparency is key. Let's dive into why and expectations from each of these investments. With the stake DAO curve pool, we ultimately decided not to invest in this loop strategy, as an investment required too many transactions for multi-sig to handle, meaning they don't have to ask permission all the damn time, right? Should anything require intervention, getting quick approval would not have been on the cards. So, there is the whole decentralized, autonomous organization has its limitations. And the limitations are taking the time to vote when the crypto market moves a hell of a lot faster than people can vote, right? Okay, Kribata, we're fascinated by the game, ecosystem, and high earning potential this game has to offer. We'll be utilizing the documented ABCD breeding strategy, and you need a strategy in here. We don't just want to buy the Kribata and just have it sit there, because that's not really the point of having an investment in a play to earn game. You want to play and earn, right? Okay, with slight optimism, our ABC breeding strategy, with slight optimizations to ensure efficiency and effectiveness. Our investment of $96,000 has allowed us to purchase 14 crabs with a 0 breed count to kickstart our bulk breeding program. The 0 breed count is basically, that's what the virgin means, right? Because each crab can be bred so many times. So, and then the price goes up to breed each crab and create more crabs. So if you have virgin crabs, they still have all the breeding that they can do left to do, and at the cheapest rate, because like I said, the price goes up as you keep breeding. Our strategy is to sell off crabs from the first 3 breeding cycles to offset our initial investment. Nice, very smart. We expect to recoup our initial investment in around 45 days with an expected APY of 3,300%. Fantastic. Afterwards, our calculations show moonshot revenue generation is around the 6th month, 180 days, where we will be earning just under $10,000 per day passively, and we'll have generated a net profit of $510,000 in totality through breeding, sales, and renting. Defrost Finance, the opportunity rose when Milt price dipped. Nice to have funds available to buy the dip, right? Everyone wants that, making the Milt AVAX number 2 pool quite lucrative. Our bullish stance on Milt means we expect to earn even more from this pool as the market recovers, because not only are they earning the APYs, but they're also looking to earn price appreciation as well. At the current rates and at the time of writing, our 70,000 Milt investment will yield roughly $20,000 per month immediately without the price appreciation. All right, the last one, Metis DAO. Metis was in the midst of another short-term dip as it geared up for another token unlock. This was a great opportunity for us to enter, and we continued to DCA our position until our total allocation was reached. We're also bullish on Metis and expect the token price to reach $1,000 by the end of the year. Metis, 2 previous unlocks, saw an 18% price drop and then rose 30% almost immediately afterwards. So they were set and prepared when that unlock was done. We're super excited to see how Metis develops. Our plan is to hold long term, but we will also engage with other protocols in the ecosystem, including Agora or Aave when it arrives. Proposal, the acting trading wallet. Okay, this is the new thing they're looking at. Cast your vote on treasury allocation to the new multi-sig wallet for agile trading by our investment team. The active trading wallet will allow our investment team to capitalize on time-sensitive opportunities to maximize returns over the treasury's investments. You can cast your vote, typical ways as you would expect. The past week has been eventful to say the least, and evidently busy for one. And evidently a busy one for the investment team. There were, however, a lot of missed opportunities that we unfortunately could not capitalize, like taking profits on the Kribata, a much better entry point into TUS, a much better entry point into Milt. These opportunities were missed because of the multi-sig, multi-time zone nature of the Treasury wallet, combined with the fast-paced and ever-shifting market dynamic in the crypto world. As I just discussed, we had been able to enter at our desired prices and taken profits when we should have. Our portfolio would be sitting tens of thousands of dollars prettier. The goal of the investment team is to make consistent realized returns for our community and investors. We want to be able to make these trades immediately and effectively. As such, we'd like to introduce our proposal for the active trading wallet. What is it? The active trading wallet is a multi-sig wallet. That just means that multiple signatures, more than a few people, have to come in and sign in order to move funds, release funds, open the wallet, that good stuff. A multi-sig wallet whose keys will be distributed to 2 core members to the treasury team. And it'll be these 2, OX Polka and Gulap. By providing keys to a de facto treasury, we can allow our team experts to react immediately to moving time-sensitive information and capitalize on immediate returns for the treasury. I'm okay with this as long as it was just a portion. It wasn't like 100%. Like, they took like the 10%, maybe they take 15% of what comes in of that 10% and puts it into this trading wallet. Yeah, I'd be just fine with that. No, any funds or additional funds to be transferred from the LVT's treasury to the active trading wallet will require a multi-sig approval from our current multi-sig holders of the treasury. So it sounds kind of like what they're doing. What does it mean to you? The best way to look at this proposal is to view it as an investment proposal, and we are asking the community to vote on. We would classify this as a moderate risk investment, as the majority of our intended trades will be low moderate risk category. A snapshot has been set up to vote on the allocation of the treasury provided by the wallet, so vote away. What are the options? No funding, 100K allocation, 5% of the treasury, 200K allocations, 12% of the treasury, 300K, 17%, or 24% of the treasury at 400K. I think that's all just fine. I would be happy with any of those amounts. You can cast your vote here. I'm going to vote for this 300K allocation. To sum it all up, it has been a blockbuster of a week. We've only just scratched the surface. All of our teams are hard working behind the scenes. Stay tuned. So I once got an email from someone, or not email, a comment in one of my videos, one of my Louverture videos, where the people was like, I can't stand anyone who talks about themselves in third person, and the Omega guy talks about himself in third person. I haven't seen a lot of that where he's talking about himself in third person. Let's go over to his Twitter. The guy seems nice and humble to me. 2022, a year change of the game, and something I really like that a lot of people are not capable of doing is saying that they've made mistakes. And look at this tweet. It came out just a couple days ago from the Omega, the founder of Louverture Finance. Here we go. Listen to this. I've made many mistakes as a founder of the organization, but I always make sure I learn from them. Life is a process of learning and development. I hope to deliver great products to you and will continue developing as a founder to protect your investments and improve our products. Sounds like a pretty humble guy to me. Sorry for keeping all of you waiting so long. I appreciate all of you. We really want to deliver a good product. I know some of you may be worried, have lack of trust, think that we're all talk, but we're close. Thank you again. Yeah, I mean, that seems like a pretty humble fellow to me. This is why we're introducing NFTs into V2. I'm not saying I've seen every single thing and I know everything and I can make, a complete judgment of someone's character through a Twitter, but from my interactions and from what I've seen and the support I've seen him give, I think he is, I'm pretty happy, and I'm going to allocate a hell of a lot more funds into LVT while the price is low. Decentralization is a beautiful thing, complete control over your assets and the ability to use them as you please. It's a shame when organizations try to centralize this through blacklisting or blocking, unless there is possible true malicious intent. This space is for the people. Yeah, I agree with all that. I'm just going to take a look at the price chart and see how things are looking, because right now, big part of the reason I'm making this video is this is a fantastic entry. This is right where you want to be coming in, and that's why I'm looking to allocate a few funds here today. I really wish I could compound into my previous nodes, and they might be coming up with that. I saw a tweet the other day from Louverture where they were like, what is the number one feature that you would like to see? And a friend of mine had tweeted back, someone I like had tweeted back, how about auto compounding? That would be good, but also, maybe being able to add more into the node, like adding funds into the node you already have. So if I, saw a dip and I want to capitalize on it, just like they're talking about, I could buy that dip, add it to my current node, and not have to create a whole new node in order to do that. So for me, adding to my current nodes would be equally as valuable as compounding. So, or as an auto compounder, built in from the platform. But we'll see. It should happen in the next few days, and then we'll know from there. We'll take a look at the current app, and this may be one of the last times you see it because we're getting that big update, right? So here's my current situation. I still have Mo, Larry, and Curly as my nodes down here. I'm at a 27% bonus. Go ahead and auto compound that today. So a lot of people complain. They're like, well, this is only a 0.5% a day, and many other node protocols are paying much higher. Yes, but this is also a hell of a lot more sustainable. And the fact that they have this situation where every time that you compound, you're getting a bonus. And it's not like that bonus is paid out at the end. It's compounded every single time. So it's it's beautiful, right? So like, here's my current bonus is at 27. And because I just compounded, that will go up a little bit. And you get that every single time, right? Compound your rewards for a higher bonus. Each time I compound, so right now I just compounded this $8.94 and the $2 something. And now this has gone up. And now next time I'll be compounding, unless the price goes up, $9 worth and $2.70 bonus. So, fantastic. I am on house money here. Everything is, I've got my initial capital out, but with everything I see and with everything going on and all of these delicious things they got going, with the Krabata, the nodes, they have an AVAX node they're running, and they have their own RPC points. Like, they're not borrowed from someone else. They're running from their own node. These are all big things, and these are all proof of, intention, and that intention showing long-term beautiful stuff. All right, let's refresh that. So yeah, now up to 30% will be my next bonus for the next one. And yeah, my total looking pretty good, right? Trying to get up here to 1 million. Won't be long at all. And I just keep compounding. And yeah, and when I need to take some funds, I will. And I'll probably get more in a situation where I'll just be like claiming out of this bigger one, or grabbing my passive income out of this biggest one here, and then just compounding these two, because I want to, see how high I can take that. So there's all that. That was a quick update, but not that quick, on LVT, Louverture, and my bullish thoughts for the future here. And I think that we're in a very serious situation to make some, I just see this price going up. With all the stuff they got going on, with the Krabata, with all that, make it $320,000 a month or whatever, around the corner. I see very positive things going on here, and a very strong and deep protocol. Now, when we get this facelift that should happen in the next few days, I think that is also going to be bullish stuff. So anyway, like, subscribe, all that jazz. This crypto music is going to catch you guys on the flip. Hope you're having a hell of a great day. Hope you got LVT splashing all over you, and you're just rich with profits. All right, appreciate you guys. I'll catch you on the next one, and I am out.